All right, so moving on to the next article, which is from the South Haven Messenger, dated October 25th, 1895, page 7, third column. So the title of this article is Duke and Heiress, Marriage of a Vanderbilt to a Churchill. So I'll start off reading where it says, Mrs. Consuelo Vanderbilt is the daughter of William K. Vanderbilt and the granddaughter of the late William H. Vanderbilt. She is about 18 years old, very tall, very vivacious, and quite good looking, with dark hair and a pronounced brunette complexion. She is the heiress of one of the greatest fortunes in the world and has only one care in life, that her father and mother are divorced. Of course, it can scarcely be expected that so young a girl should have as yet very pronounced characteristics, but her friends say she has much sweetness of disposition and charm of manner, and her executive ability has already been tested. As is always the case with children of parents with great fortunes, she has been most carefully educated and trained to understand the responsibilities of her station and to act as a mistress of a great establishment. All right, so in this article, right away, I recognize the name Vanderbilt as one of the wealthiest families in the United States during the 1800s into the 20th century. So back to the article. It states that Consuelo Vanderbilt was 18 years old, very tall and very vivacious, and quite good looking, with dark hair and a pronounced brunette complexion. Do you see where the author mentions hair color first and then states that Consuelo has a pronounced brunette complexion, meaning two separate features? Does anyone doubt that a pronounced brunette complexion is not referring to her skin color? Okay, so I have another bit of evidence regarding the Vanderbilts. Here is another article from the Wisconsin State Journal dated November 8th, 1889, column 5. All right, so this article goes on to read, George Vanderbilt, who is about to build the splendid country seat at Asheville, North Carolina, is the youngest son of the late William H. Vanderbilt. He is a bachelor and is now about 27 years old, is tall and slight in figure and of a dark complexion, hair, and eyes. He cares nothing of society and is most happy when in his library with his books. His legacy from his father was about $7 million, together with a library and many of the pictures in the Vanderbilt Gallery. Okay, so George Vanderbilt was the uncle of Consuelo Vanderbilt, and he too, as you can see in the article, has a dark complexion, hair, and eyes. Again, here you can see that the author describes George with three separate categories: dark complexion, aka skin color, dark hair, and dark eyes. Something else that is apparent to me is that both uncle and niece have dark complexions, therefore their parents, or one of their parents, had dark complexions. And their parents before them had dark complexions, of course. And as I'm making abundantly clear, the photos we are presented with don't tell the same story. Please keep that in the back of your minds. Also, if you haven't seen my video called Vanishing Black History, check it out. It will provide you with some of the insight as to what I believe happened to the photographic and written records. All right, so moving on to the next article, and this one is from